So, since today is 4th of July, I want to talk about winning and losing. So, 4th of July was Independence Day for the United States of America in year whatever, and it is known to be 4 as in love, July as in 7, love heaven, and this day happens to be my sister's birthday, which is love, heaven, 1, infinity, God, perhaps name Satan, 5. So, this day is supposed to be an independence for 51 states, which is 51 stars. And that's why it relates and corresponds to my life, as I did get her as my sister. But the real story I wanted to talk about was what's the win and what's the lose of how it relates to my life at this point in time. So the win and the gain of this year of 2020, and I see it clearly in Santa Clarita, obviously meant that the win is someone that had wed my infinity husband. And that someone, perhaps a few months ago, I did see her show up in what appeared as my image over her body and face on my supposed 6th dimension wedding. And however, it doesn't bother me much as the fact that this guy, the supposed infinity husband, did wed at 6th dimension, which meant no time at all, which meant he had wed prior and after and the beginning to the end. So, I mean, regardless if she is the same species or not, this obviously shows that he did want someone else, and that other people and the whole universe and all the means and all the goods, everyone helped provided that someone else for him. So with that being said, there is not really anything to argue about, nor is there anything to die over, because someone else went to die over him, and that someone else must have been his wife. So, love you to death, and death do us part. So, I mean, he did do me part, so, I mean, and it does sound like someone else is the new bride, and is wedded to him for eternity. So, I mean, there's nothing really to argue about or fight over. So that is the gain of that part of the story. However, the loss in my part of the story must only mean that at the end of all this, everyone is granted their divine partner and divine couple. So I am pretty much sure at the end of all this human race and all the race, everyone gets their divine partner, because who else are you going to get if not your divine partner? So it truly shows that the person that did wed Zach is someone else. So maybe that person is Zach's wife, and maybe they are mateable in making children, and maybe they are the same species after all. Maybe they are genetically modified to become wife and husband and or whatever, because it just sounds like maybe they are both blood type O, maybe she is mixable, maybe, I don't know. But what I'm going to say is, obviously, I haven't made anyone that was handsome or nor real, because this must only mean that the people I have mated have been fake, and they couldn't even give me a good looking person to mate with. So this is the sad part of the loss, is that I couldn't even mate someone that looks good or appears good, because the moment they look good and appear good, they just go missing. So that is the shameful part on their part and their behalf. But it's love you in the end, love you in the beginning to the end, and to have a life you need love. So I am thankful and happy that everybody had made this amazing time for everyone else. And love is going to be alone, obviously, because Jacob's going to get his wife and everyone's going to get their wife and husband. So this is the main reason why most of the people wanted me to go live on a planet solely by myself. So that had happened possibly about 2 or 3 times now. So what I do want to say is, I am looking to go to a place alone and live alone, because everyone is obviously wedded and chose someone else to be the bride. So, I mean, it takes more than one person, more than one infinity to do some shit like this. So, obviously, they are in the end none are my family at all. None of these 6 individual dick planets or dick. What I'm trying to say is dick universes, elements. None of them fucking cared for me in the end. None of them wanted real love. None of them care for love, nor their wives. So at the end, pretty much they said fuck you to me, but they never fucked me, so whatever.